We pay the highest cost, 2 to 3 times what Europeans pay for healthcare. And we've lost 6 years to Europe in terms of our lifespan. Cancer rates, we're having an epidemic of colorectal cancer now among children. We have a healthcare crisis, but we also have a mental health crisis. Intervene early, but we have to figure out ways to reconnect, particularly our children, with community. In the history of the world, yes, we have the highest chronic disease burden of any country in the world. We pay the highest cost, 2 to 3 times what Europeans pay for healthcare. And we've lost 6 years to Europe in terms of our lifespan over the past 2 decades. We've got the highest infant mortality rate in the developed world, the highest maternal mortality rate in the developed world. And then our cancer rates, we're having an epidemic of colorectal cancer now among children. And 10 to 14-year-old children in the last decade, colorectal cancer has grown by 500%. Wow. Well, that is, we have a healthcare crisis, but we also have a mental health crisis. And that's a crisis of loneliness. It's a crisis of despair, of fragmentation, of atomization, of just disconnection from community. And it's being amplified by social media, by cell phones, but also people, when they're disconnected, turn to drugs. They look for something outside of them to fill that lonely hole inside of them. And so, you're seeing record numbers of addictions. Now, the highest cause of death, overdose, is in children in Americans under 45 years old. And we can't fix that by treating the addiction alone. We have to treat the causes of it. We have to work on prevention. We have to intervene early, but we have to figure out ways to reconnect, particularly our children, with community. Addiction is about isolation. It's a disease of isolation. God talks to human beings through many vectors, through each other, through organized religions, through the great books of those religions, through wise people and the prophets, and through nature. Nowhere with such texture and grace and joy as through other human beings. And when we cut off our relationships with other human beings, we lose that access to the divine. And that is a healing power. We are in a spiritual malaise in this country. And we need to give people access to all different ways of reconnecting with something that is higher than themselves.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.